I always talk about magic moments.
Okay.
So when I'm working with people, it doesn't matter where it is, in the Netherlands or in other countries, then I can experience magic moments when I feel that we are really connecting with each other.
Okay.
And that sometimes things happen which I couldn't foresee before.
Okay.
Like a solution suddenly for a problem, or perhaps an energy. I brought a nice picture, video clip, when I was working with pedagogical workers at a children's center. They asked me to train them in communication, and they wanted to learn everything. The most important thing they wanted to learn is to deal with difficult parents, because they found it very difficult. And then I suddenly thought, during the training, which were 3 evenings, I was telling them, the third evening we will do an exam. It will be different as you have ever experienced. Meanwhile, I was talking with the principal of the kindercentrum and asked him or her, do you know parents who can play as actors, being difficult parents, which you can use on the third evening when we do this exam evening? And she was cooperating, she was willing to help me. So then suddenly the third evening, we had this third evening, these pedagogical workers came into the room and they knew we are going to test things if you have knowledge and experience. And they didn't know that I invited parents and worked with them as actors who would come within half an hour to work with them in partnership. So then I told them, well, we are going to work, these are some cases, you can make preparations, and in half an hour we will start with the exercise. And they still were thinking we are doing an exercise with just us in the room. But then, after half an hour, I said, well, you have not enough preparation time. It's time to start. And I think the parents are coming. And then suddenly they were totally shocked. Because they were thinking, well, we cannot do this. We cannot work with our own parents. And so they were very confused and frustrated, and mostly they had a little bit of fear. But I said, I can stop it because they are here. We have to invite them.
Really?
Yeah. So they were willing. So I made groups of 3, and then they started to go into rooms. And in every room there was a parent acting as if she was a difficult parent, and they had to communicate with them to learn from them. So they really had to work very hard, and they were tensed, and and they knew that everyone had to work with one difficult parent, so they were relating in a way. So after half an hour we finished the exercise, and that was kind of magic moment, because then I said, this was difficult, but we have learned so much from this exercise. And the most beautiful thing was that at the end of the evening, these parents could give them the certificate for communicating skills, reached out by these parents to their own workers, pedagogical workers. So they were really in connection with each other. And then another magic moment happened, because I know the next day when they would meet each other at the playground, they would never be the same as the day before. Because they have had the same experience, and they were talking about this for weeks. That it was a very excited moment, but they had learned so much from it, and they learned from each other as partners. So that was really a special moment.
Okay, thank you
Is
very much.
Is that a good story?
It's a beautiful story. It's